Welcome to livingpianos.com. Robert Estrin here with the answers to how to have a piano while traveling. You know, I get to go on vacation sometimes and finally I'm free, and to not have a piano when I'm free, what kind of vacation is that? Maybe you feel the same way. You want to have a piano to play, you finally have some free time, you're busy all the time, you know, with so many things, and when you're on vacation, not that you want to spend the whole vacation practicing the piano, but you certainly want a piano you can play and maybe do some practicing in the course of a day that you're free all the time, every day. What better opportunity? How can you achieve such a thing? Well, one way is by doing what I do. I have a really high quality, very lightweight digital piano that I can take with me. It weighs 24 pounds. I'll have links in the description of some instruments for you. And if you have a simple X stand, it folds away, it takes up so little room. If you like, you can even take some headphones with you so you don't have to disturb anybody, and you can just put it in your trunk along with your stuff. I've taken that piano with me to all kinds of places. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're thinking, well, what about if you're flying? Yeah, this is a big problem. But there are some little tips I've got for you. One of the things is, do you know that you can search on Airbnb for places that have pianos? Put that into your search and you'll find that there are some places you can stay that have pianos in them. And you can check them out. There's even a website that has all different places you can stay all over the world that have pianos in them. So that's an ideal situation. Stay in a nice house or an apartment, a condo that has a piano. Now, let's say that's you want a hotel, you want the amenities and convenience of a hotel. Well, a lot of times hotels have pianos in them if they're bigger hotels. And I'm, pretty brave in that respect. I will sneak into rooms and, cubbies and like, oh, there's a piano, great. And, you might get kicked out, but you might just be able to play for a while. People might even appreciate it. Sometimes there's a piano in a bar or a restaurant, and you can possibly play it when they're not that busy or when they're not open. So there are different places you can kind of steal time on pianos if you're lucky. If you have any friends in different cities who have pianos, piano stores are probably not the best place to try out to play pianos because they have an agenda of selling pianos, and if you're in there practicing or even playing, that's probably not going to be conducive to their business. Sometimes a school will have pianos, but getting into schools can be tough. So I recommend the Airbnb route, or find hotels that have pianos and see if you can find time. Are there any other options? Well, there is another option, and it's not a very good option, but it's an option I'm hoping will improve over time, which is folding pianos. Yes, there are folding pianos. I have one. Now, I got it so that there are times that I'm traveling and I still like to do my teaching. And if I'm traveling by plane, I obviously can't take my digital piano with me. Now, the bad part about these folding pianos is that they have horrendously bad actions. They just feel miserably bad. They're not really possible to play well on. For memorization, for music theory, for composing, and even for teaching where you're just demonstrating and showing things, these folding pianos are very inexpensive. I'm hoping someday somebody comes out with a decent quality folding piano you could put in the overhead on a flight. Wouldn't that be great? In the meantime, take the little tips I gave you. If you're traveling locally without flying, get a digital piano that you could take with you with an X stand. Look for hotels that have pianos. Better yet, an Airbnb that's got a piano. Last ditch effort, you can do some work on a folding piano. Those are all the tips I've got for you for having pianos when traveling. If anybody has any other ideas, leave them here at livingpianos.com to share with everybody. Thanks again for joining me, Robert Estrin. We'll see you next time.